Greetings. My name is Tamara Cease, and this is my Global Fourth Way presentation on the extraordinary country of Singapore. In an effort to provide a scope of this country, here's a brief overview of Singapore's educational system. Singapore is strong and stable with top-level leadership, competitive in school culture, rewards teachers who demonstrate increased performance in instructional practices, establishes clear plans for career development, and though casted out, Singapore has established itself as an international enigma of high performance. Singapore is a global powerhouse of educational achievement. Listed in the top 10 list of gross domestic product per capita population, it holds half the world's perfect scores on the IB exam. Singapore exemplifies high quality in the following areas: innovation and technology, intense professional development, and an ability to effectively live and work with paradox. Here's an analysis of how McDaniel's CNI essential questions are illustrated in Singapore's educational framework. In reference to the curriculum, Singapore is deeply rooted and anchored in Chinese culture, however, regularly steps beyond her borders to engage with schools globally. Referred to as a glocal community, Singapore's curriculum embraces both the past and future, local and global material, hence the term glocal. Embedded in the curriculum is a highly noted integration of robotics in conjunction with all content areas. The curriculum also connects and aligns education to future economic needs to ensure students can have sustainable and sufficient lifestyles. Instructionally, robotics integrated into the curriculum is a tool to help students enjoy lessons and improve how they understand and remember the lesson material better and faster. Placing stronger teachers into testing areas in order to decrease risk of data and culture decline is also an important of the instructional practices illustrated in Singapore's curriculum framework. Engaging in making the subject area come more alive and embracing the motto to teach less, learn more, meaning it's demanding greater planning, differentiation, and adjustment, is also key components in the instructional tools of Singapore. In reference to assessments, Singapore is a major leader in PISA scores. It follows a very strict system of exams, tracking progress from an early age, and teacher bonuses are not linked to student test scores. Singapore exceptionally excels in technology. Students are led by pedagogy and not computer screens. Wise use of technology can open up traditional knowledge rather than suppressing it or pushing it to the side. In addition to information and computer technology, or ICT, the infamous use of cell phones are also utilized within the classroom. For example, teachers utilize Twitter as a tool for summarizing in order to produce real-time data. In Singapore, learning communities demonstrate teachers' willingness to develop the curriculum. Hard work is driven by teachers' sense of moral purpose, yet a light-hearted spirit accompanies everyone's aspirations for the child to excel. Schools are granted increasing autonomy from regulation and intervention and made responsible for their improvement by developing their own plans. Finally, Singapore participates in co-opetition, the act of collaborating with competitors, which actually adds to one's own competitive edge and collaborative advantage. I truly value Singapore's reflection opportunities illustrated in their educational system. Singapore teachers and leadership teams see consistent improvement in their country. Assessments and national exams are not the only or main components of their country that matter to stakeholders. Team members, though may express apprehension and new ideas, trust innovative visions and stable leadership. Singapore desires their staff to transform the relationship between work and life, desiring the staff to simultaneously enjoy work and family while producing results. Sharing best practices with other countries also enhances the desire to innovate further in order to stay ahead. Singapore desires their staff to value communication with others within and beyond one's own borders as a school and a nation. The following videos truly capture the depth of these essential questions. The first highlights teaching strategies utilized in Singapore, and the second showcases why their 21st century approach to education works. Please view these videos at your leisure. Learning pathways, competitiveness, performance targets, and pragmatic partnerships with the government are areas of Singapore's educational system that need adjustments toward the fourth way principles. Singapore offers numerous examples that the Prince George's County Public Schools District can learn from. Culture in families, organizations, and political institutions is the prime rationalization for Singapore's success. This establishment sets the tone for every stakeholder connected to the educational success of students, teachers, family, and the country itself. The failure of the teleport theory progress doesn't happen overnight, and neither does application. Singapore reminds school districts that they may research strategies from other countries. However, per Director Lee Sing Kong notes, you cannot teleport items done successfully in one system or country into another. Our district not only needs to establish a more sufficient pattern of research in other systems, but also establish its own protocol to see innovative visions come to life. Establishing long-term and short-term strategies like Singapore will keep the vision obtainable and more practical to achieve. And finally, our district may not be able to afford to send teachers out to study in universities in other countries in order to learn from other school systems. However, we need to strengthen our approach to professional development opportunities outside of our normal destinations. Like Singapore, we can't be afraid to think outside the box, but embrace innovative thinking, development, and execution. Please review the references at your discretion. Thank you for your time.